Pour the roast, let's talk about the day. Laughing even if it goes astray.
Welcome to?
Well, I thought it was funny!
Good morning, folks. Time is 11:37 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 19th of April, 2026. And, of course, that's the 20th for our friends on the other side of the world, those time-traveling folks down under. Big hello to every one of you. Real big hello to the city with most group members worldwide. That city being Melbourne, Australia. I gotta quit that. But anyways, cheers to everybody, not just the folks in Melbourne. Folks, everybody, every single one of you. Hope you're all doing fantastic today. Sorry, put my coffee down a little hard. I'm doing good. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started this community of ours. Well, I thought it was funny. You folks are you, and you folks are awesome. And how do I know these things? If I was awesome, I wouldn't want to be anyone else. So I'm just assuming that part of you being you. So, you know what to say about assuming, right? And the part about you being awesome, well, this community of ours was not awesome until you got here. And it is. So therefore, you must be awesome. That's just simple math, my friends. Cheers, and thanks for that. Thanks for making us awesome. What are y'all doing today? I'll tell you one thing you're doing right now. I'm not going to tell you what you're doing. I'm not the boss of you. But if you could do this, it'd be awesome. Can you click the reaction button on this video? That's the thumbs up, the, I don't know, the happy face, the heart, whatever it might be, the reaction button. Just down there. I would love it. It lets me know that you're there. I think there's some type of algorithm that affects too. But no, I don't care. I'm not into the algorithm. I'm into you and making people laugh. Please do that. Thanks. Awesome. All right. What are y'all up to today? It is Sunday here, so we're at the end of the weekend, but it's early Sunday, so we still have a full day ahead of us. And but for some of you folks, you're back at work. You know, those folks in Melbourne. But I hope you're all doing good. And what are you doing? Wendy and I today. Well, no real plans yet, although we're gonna barbecue dinner. That's gonna be great. We're not sure what we're barbecuing. I think Wendy's gonna barbecue sausages. Not a big fan of sausages myself, so we'll figure out something there. But it is a nice day here in Calgary, so we should do something. No real plans. Now, last night I worked the last Calgary Roughnecks game of the season. This is the indoor lacrosse team in the National Lacrosse League that is in Calgary. They're in Calgary in the Saddledome. And it was a good game. They finished the season off beating the Colorado Mammoth. They beat them 9-8 last night. It was a pretty rough season for the Roughnecks, but they did have a great game last night. They had a couple of great games over the season. They're just a really young team this year, and they're still developing. So, but they ended the season on a win. It was great. Big crowd, about just under 15,000 people there. Roughnecks fans know how to have a good time. The Roughneck fans, they party. There's music going the whole time. It's just a great event. It's funded. If you have one of these teams, a national lacrosse team in your city, go check out a game. It's really fun. So that's what I did last night. And like I said, today, no real plans. Now, I do have some bad news though. My beautiful, wonderful wife Wendy has joined a gang. That's right. She's now a member of the Pancake Squad. She and her friend went for breakfast yesterday at IHOP, and they have this out front. So she is apparently this many pancakes tall, however many pancakes that is. Says she had a great breakfast, though. I love that photo. I just wanted to share that. Thanks, Wendy. Love you. But what are you doing today? What have you done this weekend? What's up in general? I mean, I hope you're all doing fantastic. Hope you had a great week, and I hope you had a great weekend. I think I just talked myself in a circle there, didn't I? And I ask all the time, what's going on in your lives? I wish you would share pictures of your pets. There is a triple cat, dog, frog, hog, any pet that you consider, any animal you consider a pet, dare out there for you to send in pet photos, my friends. For example, here's a photo of Thatcher taken just this morning. But anyways, I asked you to send in photos and just let us know what's going on. And Rose Glad shared one of her paintings with us. Rose Glad shares a lot with us, which is fantastic, because I ask you folks to share. And a lot of you aren't sharing, but that's okay. I'm not the boss of you. Rose Glad shared her latest painting, which is a hula dancer. Rose Glad shared a hula dancer painting, I believe, last week. Another great painting she shares. She's a great painter. She is a fantastic knitter. Both of these things are arts, and she's also one of our top contributors. Some of the funniest stuff in our communities in both of our groups. But I'm talking when I should be showing her painting. Let me bring that up right now. Fantastic. Love it. Thank you so very much, Rose. Really appreciate it. Folks, it's that easy. Share something with us. We'll share it here. Let the world see. Well, the people that are watching, see what's going on. How about pictures of your pets? Come on, there's that dare out there. I want to see pictures of your pets. I'd love to see pictures of your plants if you want to share them. Maybe you got a cool collection. Maybe you got a dull collection. Maybe you just want to share a story or an anecdote. We want to hear it. We want to see it. You got some videos you want to share? Why don't you send those via email to admin@wellithoughtitwasfunny.com. Love to share your videos here. It'd be fantastic. Let's make these videos a little more interesting. Let's make the funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet by getting to know one another. Please. I mean, I'm not the boss here, folks, but that's my plan. So come on, help me out. Help a brother out. So yeah, not a lot planned this weekend, except I worked yesterday, and going to try to enjoy the day. We are going to enjoy the day. Hopefully, get out to enjoy it a bit, but maybe watch a movie. Who knows, right? But dinner's part of it. So that's what's going on here, my friends. Oh, and I got a very quiet few months going ahead because all the sports are done at the Saddledome. Now we do have our football starting up, which is CFL, Canadian Football League. That's starting up pretty soon, and that's our team here is the Calgary Stampeders. I also work for them too, so I'll be doing some football games too. So there's that, but those games are still pretty sparse. They don't have a lot of games because it's a pretty small league. So, like I said yesterday, or not yesterday, in our last video, if you're in Calgary and you're looking for a guy with a voice and really good customer service skills, talk to me. All right, enough of that. So, yeah, want to hear from you folks, please. And don't forget, click that reaction button, please. And I think it's time we get to our featured posts. I got 3 featured posts from 3 funny people like you. The first one is from Christopher Marshall. The second one is from Fergus Tyson. Hey, Fergus, I haven't shared one of your posts for a while, but I do recognize that name. And then the third is from Sharon Stewart. Now, we are going to start off with Christopher Marshall's post. Let's bring up Christopher's post right now. Slee snacks are terrifying for a lot of folks that grew up in the early 70s. That's all I got to say. Right, Aaron? All right. Thank you so very much, Christopher. Next one is from Fergus Tyson. Seen this before. It's been a while. Still makes me laugh. Appreciate it, Fergus. All right, next one is from Sharon Stewart. Hey, look, it's my freaking spirit animal. I don't really get up to snack. I snack a lot before I go to bed, but yeah, close enough. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Fergus. Thank you, Christopher. And thank you to all of you folks for making this place so incredibly funny. We are this successful because you're this funny. And how about another cheers to you, my friends? And with that, you know what time it is. It's time to get to those bad jokes. If you happen to be the person who lost the 15 $100 bills wrapped in a green elastic band last night in front of the Scotiabank Saddledome, I found your elastic band. It's 420E, friends, so don't forget to leave out a plate of cookies and some milk for Snoop Dogg tonight. Did you know that all baby frogs are part Eastern European? That's right, they're a tadpole. What do you call a laughing motorcycle? A Yamaha. What do British people call their mom if she's really small? Minimum. I hope one or two of those jokes made you laugh, my friends. You know, I got today's jokes from the internet. I don't even know where they all came from. But if you know where they came from, let me know in the comments. And you know what else you can leave in the comments? You can leave some jokes for me to tell. That would be awesome. So why not leave some jokes in the comments or send them to me via email at jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. If I use your jokes, I'm going to give you credit, folks. I want to tell your jokes. And you know, I'm here 4 days a week, my friends, with a fresh batch of these stale jokes just for you. If they're making you laugh and you'd like to show your appreciation, please consider dropping a couple of bucks in our tip jar at donate.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can help us keep the lights on, keep the joke machine rolling, and keeping that cow fed. But folks, you know what the most important thing to me is? That you keep laughing.
Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts. We got coffee cups. We've got to-go cups. We've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com.
You know, I really do need some jokes, right? I know I've already just asked you for jokes and everything, but come on. I need a fresh supply of jokes. I also dare you folks to send some jokes. Thank you so very much for putting up with me in these videos. Thanks for making this community of ours just so successul. So, like, we're getting close to 940,000 members, and hopefully we hit 1 million this year. That would be incredible. But you know, even if we don't, we already are the funniest city on the internet. We've already gone over that. We've got more people here than a lot of cities have population. That's why I call us that, the funniest city on the internet. Population us, funny people, funny place, making people laugh. Love to hear about your day or your weekend or whatever. Love to hear about your pets. Love to hear about you, my friends. But I'm just so glad you're here. Thanks for making us so successful. You folks have yourself a fantastic day. I'm planning on being here again tomorrow. Hopefully you are too. Take care, my friends.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.